capacity they don't sell it. It was only for testing, you know?
Yeah. I will keep an eye out for it when I go back home.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the
I
ship's
also
Wi-Fi.
like B&B. A friend of mine from Michigan, when we visit him,
Turned off cellular data, so we're on the ship's Wi-Fi. So we'll see if there's any better connectivity.
yeah, it's available.
Hey, thank you, man.
Available in Texas also.
Yeah. But if you buy it on board, even the liquor is way cheaper.
Yeah.
Buy the liquor on board.
Here we go.
The Hennessy black.
Maybe a little better.
No, Hennessy white.
The white and
Yeah.
So we're in the Champagne Bar. We are deck 5, right across from guest services. Port side aft. So, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe if
Hard
I'm
to
still
say.
on board, maybe you can meet me there.
Like right this second?
My wife is
Up, down, up,
she
down, up,
already
down.
has the deposit. I was
Anyway,
canceled because
where's
of
another
the
place
COVID.
to?
Yeah.
Where you think's another good spot to
Use
go
that
to?
deposit. She's afraid she's gonna lose it, even though
Inside or outside?
the travel agent tells her,
Probably
"Don't worry,
inside, I guess.
You're not going to lose it.
The thing about outside is you're going to get
you can-
hot
you
for
can
one
keep
thing,
moving. You come
and
to
you're going to
the
have,
certain day
you know,
that you have,
noise and everything. You know, the wind
pending, and
problems,
you can still
wind
move
noise.
again.
Viking Crown Lounge?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Let's go there because we're at the aft, so deck 14.
AJ, do you have a ticket?
All right, so we're going to go to the Viking
Open
Crown
all day,
Lounge.
right? I don't remember.
What's that?
It's open all day, right?
Oh yeah. All right, up to deck 14. Viking Crown Lounge. See if we get any better. I don't know if we'll have any better luck up there or not. $14, please. I wonder if being up higher would somehow give us better coverage. That would be weird.
Deck 6.
Come on in.
I like that setup.
Oh, thank you. All I need now is internet.
Yeah, right?
Internet that will actually stay up.
Yeah, I guess the ship's internet is not so reliable, is it?
Unfortunately not. But you work with what you have.
Right.
Deck 14.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's go to the left. Let's kind of cruise the shows. We've been very slack about that. We haven't done any of the shows yet. We were sort of thinking about it last night, and we've been by Studio B a couple times. And let's see what your view is here. There you go. That's pretty good. Sorry, the beam's right in the way there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Look at that. Up high, and we seem to possibly have a little bit better internet. All right, so we are Viking Crown Lounge, deck 14 aft. This now doubles, I guess, as what is the name of this thing? The Blue Moon
Blue Moon
Lounge or something at night, I guess. Teague, sorry about the internet earlier. We were attempting to do the connection earlier and just wasn't happening. We've been moving around the ship trying to find the right combination. I had the cellular data turned on at one point. Right now I've got it turned off. So we're done excursions every time we've been to Cozumel in the past. And I kind of like the idea though of just getting off the ship and just putzing around and doing whatever you feel like doing. So I don't know, for Cozumel, may not do any excursions. And Freeport.
The lifeguard was like giving him the rules of the road there.
Which one?
The kid here. He starts running around. She's like, over here. And she pointed to
Oh, yeah, okay. Down here.
Yeah.
She is right there. That one. I mean, you know.
So where is the slide? The adults one?
The adult slide is below us on deck 12.
How can it be below us?
Well, because we're on deck 14. We're all the way
Oh,
at the
but
top.
it's the other side of it.
Yeah, it's behind us and down 2 decks.
Maybe we should go check that out.
Yeah, we can do that. There's not going to be any place to hide from the sun, though.
Well, we can do that towards the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, because up here,
And then I'm going to the hot tub.
I've got a nice, stable place for the tripod here. And how's the experience? Enjoying any specialty restaurants and shows? Ice Show, Gabe, Jordan, etc. Teague, we have not done any of the shows. We've been very... The thing about this cruise was the first 2 days, just right from the jump, perfect day at Coco Key, and it was like we had water stuff, we had all kinds of things planned. So right out of the gate, it was like get up in the morning, get off the ship, Coco Key, and then by the time you come back to the ship and get showered and, you know, main dining room for dinner, and then it's like, So, Teague, I'm not sure how much of that came through, but we have not experienced any of the shows. We have not done the ice show yet. We have not really done much of anything. The experience overall is, it's different. It's COVID. Wearing this all the time, is part of the experience and necessary. 600 and what did he say? 641 people? 620, 640, somewhere in that ballpark. 30% capacity. So they just changed the rules a couple of weeks ago about the whole wearing the mask all the time inside the ship, and we're sort of speculating that there might have been people that were booked for this that might have canceled. We don't know that for certain. So the overall, Teague, to answer your question, the experience, it's good. It's good to be back cruising. It's been almost exactly 2 years, actually. Oh man, sorry about the internet.
Yeah, now on YouTube, of course, it's
Yep.
Again, I don't know if that's my phone or if it's the actual view that...
It's probably both. You're probably spinning about the same time that my frames per second drops to 0.
There, looks like it's back. I'm not going to say anything because I feel like I'm Jen.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're up and down, up and down, up and down. Boy, they cleared out the band equipment, like right here.
Is that where they were?
Yeah, the band was right there earlier. They just cleared that area out.
Yeah.
Like it was never even there.
Because they probably move them to Boleros, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, because I think it was the same band that was in Boleros last night. The DJ setup that was there was relatively simple. He just had a little platform thing that he was set up on, so that's probably easy to move. Yeah. Band equipment, not too much, they just hook them into the PA system, whatever, so. Yeah, we might be up. Hey, Tyler, sorry about the internet, if you can hear this. As soon as I see 30 frames per second, then it immediately just drops to 0. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down. But, Teague, if you're still there, I don't know how much you caught of what I said earlier, but about the experience, but it's good. We're on vacation, so we're back on a cruise ship, so that counts for quite a bit. What's weird too is being just totally disconnected. I've looked at CNN maybe once or twice. And that was pretty much it. By the time we were done with the snorkeling, I had just enough time to kind of walk around and do a little bit of a live stream at Captain Jack's, get a little bit of B-roll. Day 2, what was cool is we had them transfer our water park from day 1 to day 2. But day 2 was really all about the Cocoa Beach Club. So we spent the morning over there. Maria kind of was hanging out in the infinity pool while I was walking around getting some B-roll. We had lunch there. It was amazing. Very, very, very cool. Very excellent filet mignon. And then in the afternoon, we kind of toured the water park, and I got some B-roll. And the next thing you know, it's like 5 o'clock, and you're supposed to be back on the ship. So we've been kind of having this debate back and forth about the 5 o'clock thing. Like, Cocoa Beach Club is incredible. It is. It's not very big. It's basically, you have your own bar, you have your own restaurant, you have your own beach area, a very, very nice beach area. You have the infinity pool, which a lot of people use, a lot of people love. It looked very, very inviting. There are 30 over-the-water cabanas, and then several cabanas that are kind of not over the water. They're sort of at the beach level.
30 was total.
Oh, 30 was total?
30 was total.
Oh, I thought the 30 was just over the water.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's quite a few that are over the water.
Yeah.
Okay. So 30 total cabanas, some over the water, some not. I would say that for the cost of the beach club, the restaurant to me seems to be one of the main attractions. You know, because you can do Cocoa Beach Club and of course not do one of the cabanas, which is what we did. And they're the spinning dial.
It doesn't show that on mine, but there we go.
And this is only like 600 people. Imagine if the ship was at max capacity. Imagine how bad that would be. I can only imagine, like, if the ship was at full capacity or you know, even close to it, 3,000 plus people.
Still shows cars.
Yeah, it's the frames per second is up and down, up and down. I'm not sure how much of my previous answer came through, Teague, so. So let's see, deck 12, port side aft. Yeah, sorry about that. Flowrider. I couldn't remember the name earlier. Maybe we get some better internet up here. Oh, you would think I would know that by now. Flowrider.
A long line for the slide.
Yeah, they want to do the Flowrider instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I think you just pretty much go up there and do your thing. The wake view is the best view. Wake view. Yeah. That's all right. Well, it's time to wrap up the live stream since the internet is not cooperating. Apologies, but we will live stream as much as we can during the cruise. So thanks for watching. One of these live streams. For now, thanks for watching.